Good morning, y'all, and welcome to another fun-filled week in Florida, man. We find ourselves just outside of Jacksonville, and we came here for me to convert a Red Cross ERV, which means Emergency Response Vehicle. Now, this one was built on a Ford chassis, so it very much looks like an ambulance. None of the gear inside resembled that of an ambulance. This thing was meant to haul stuff, not people. I've ripped all that out, and I've been in the process of adding 600 amps of lithium batteries, as well as 1200 watts of solar on the roof, and a ton more gear that I've covered up with that drape over there because I've started working on the rest of the conversion. Back there we have a shower in the corner, and this week we're going to be moving down this wall, turning this thing into an RV. Let's see what we can do. This week's going to be fun, I promise.
Oh guys, Shane has been working so hard on this ambulance for weeks now, and I have been really enjoying our time in Jacksonville. We've been hanging out with my cousins and my aunt, seeing all kinds of stuff all over the place. And today, we've got a visitor. Our buddy John is in town, and I think we're gonna have to take a little bit of time off and go and have some fun.
When I was hey.
Hi, boys.
I told you she was gonna put us on camera, not her on camera.
What do you think of all the upgrades to the house?
Dude, it's awesome. I love it.
This thing has changed
shiny
a
countertop.
whole lot. Let's go have some fun, guys. Shane, what are you doing?
Playing this new whistling stick.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The Love Hut has another instrument. Thanks,
Boy,
John.
We didn't get anything accomplished today but eating sushi and getting a new whistle. I'm not mad about that, y'all. Tomorrow we're going to start on that ambulance, though.
And hopefully we'll figure out how to play that thing soon.
Looks like I got it figured out, girl.
So I'm gonna do my best to capture the creative process that is making something like this. And so I've started out with one rectangular box here, and that's gonna be the dimensions of my seat. And this one on the side is gonna match the same dimensions. Now, I've got a lot that I have to get inside of this box, but we're not concerned about everything that is gonna happen. We're concerned about the general shape and the general idea. So I've also installed the slide at the top here. Now imagine if this box and the slide were connected somehow, which we are gonna get to. This is where that box would move to so you can use the shower. Let's keep going. We gotta tie those two together.
As for me, I'm getting a little bit of family time and a little time in the trees. We have made our way to Black Creek Ravines Conservation Area. Let's go see what it has to offer, guys. I think we can handle that hike.
I think so.
This is going to be the bottom of the booth. This is where some of the weight is going to distribute on casters that are going to sit on the floor. That box there attaches to the reverse side of this, and then it bonds this corner that I showed y'all all together into one unit. Let's see if we can get it at least put together before the sun goes down. I'm trying. Well, my concept is definitely functioning. I'm obviously not done building yet, so it will become a lot more rigid. But, oh, that's cool. Y'all, I'm not gonna lie, I've spent a lot of hours of my life thinking about building an invisible shower in the love hut, in a school bus, in a box truck, whatever. This is my first opportunity to actually get to build one of these, and this is my first working model. So the idea is you're gonna be able to sit here and enjoy the booth table combination, and you'll understand the height dynamic and my idea later down the road. But what's important right now is to see how this thing works. And there's your shower. Ain't that cool? Oh yeah. Oh, all right. I think I'm gonna end the day on that note. There's no way I can top that for the day, right? The sun's dropping. All right, y'all. I got out here this morning and went ahead and, tore my work apart. Because I'm sure some of you have been with me for years watching me do this, but some of you are new. I, in essence, build things with as few screws as possible, and I kind of hold everything together until I get the shape that I'm looking for, and then I expand upon it. So yesterday we developed a working model, and today we're going to make it actually function. Let's see if we can make this slide a little more sturdy. Wee! Learn something. I know you guys enjoy it. I certainly enjoy teaching you something. Now y'all know y'all have to wonder, how does this guy use a table saw? And where does it go in the love hut? Well, I don't have a table saw. What I do have is a really big, long piece of angle aluminum. Now this is 8 feet long, so it's long enough to do a whole piece of plywood. Now where it gets tricky is the smaller pieces, so I do have to get a little creative. Now what we're doing here is we set this rail 1.5 inches away from the line that I want to cut. And then on a saw, like this, from that blade, sorry, I only have one hand. From this blade to the outside of this is 1.5 inches. So if I set my depth correctly on my blade, I then can push it along this rail and it will cut a perfectly straight line versus the almost perfect straight ones I can do by hand, which are normally not a big deal for the rustic look, but for spaceship vibes, we gotta have perfection, y'all.
Yo, that sun is about gone. And I'm still missing a Shane. Let's go see what he's up to back here. Hey, it's getting dark. Are you ready to come home yet?
Yeah, it's getting kind of hard to see in here, Kelsey.
How come there's less shower than there was yesterday?
Well, you build something once, you take it apart, you adjust it, you put it back together, make sure all that works, and then you take it apart again and glue it all together. So I'm currently putting up the adjustments phase. We'll have to get more done tomorrow, I think, though, Kelsey. I can't see shit in here.
Yeah, it's dark. Let's go.
Well, I'm back at it again. The process this morning is I'm wanting to put a smooth finish instead of this diamond plate. These casters are really getting hung up on the diamonds as they're trying to slide across. And if that goes smoothly, then we can go ahead and start putting all this together with glue. Let's see what we can do. Years ago, I made a friend. His name is Kirk. I guarantee he's watching this right now. But he taught me a concept, and that concept is I'm standing inside of a jewelry box, a cabinet, if you will. And my mission is to build boxes inside of this giant box and eventually end up with a home. Now, that is what we're doing here. So I started out with a square and I've continued to add pieces of wood. And eventually, the front of this is going to split open and a toilet will live in this cavity here. I'm going to be utilizing this space and possibly up some to hide the plumbing that is going to be attached to the inside of the shower there. And over here, we're going to utilize this for, you know, toiletry products. Oh yeah, that's much smoother. So I ended up putting another slide down here on the floor and anchoring it directly to the floor, as well as the slide up top and the plethora of casters that is now moving on this beautiful piece of metal here. Let's keep going.
I just got a call from Shane saying he needs my help over here. Let's see if we can get in. Whoa. Hello.
Hello, you like my clamp table? It's very precariously perched. I need you to go sit at it to make sure I like it. Don't knock it over, please. It's literally just balancing on that piece of plywood. And the seat's not screwed down.
Be very, very careful, Shane. This is cool. And I'm sitting in the shower too, right?
Something like that.
Fun. I think it works well. My feet do hang though.
Yeah. My life's dilemma. Hanging feet.
Always.
Ourselves another beautiful day in Florida. The next 10 days appear to be the same way. It's gonna be in the 80s here. I'm excited. Let's see if I can get excited about making this thing look better too.
Meanwhile, guys, it's rock day. I just took all of these South Dakota agates off of their 4th week of spring. Let's see what we've got here. Oh, wow, that's cool. Let's get them cleaned up. Oh, guys, there's a lot of awesome in here. Oh, wow, I'm excited. Hey, Shane.
Yes?
Would you like to take a break from your current hard work to come appreciate some of your past hard work?
You did make me walk a long ways with heavy bags for this. Ooh, wow. Some of these are gonna have to polish more, Kelsey.
Yeah,
They're not
yeah.
done.
A few of them are ready for round 5, but most of them need a couple more rounds of tumbling first.
Mm-hmm. Too rough. Shoot again. Still beautiful.
So awesome.
So beautiful.
not quite where I want them to be, so we're gonna start them out on another week of step 3 and see what they look like next Wednesday, y'all. I can guarantee it'll be different than they did this week.
All right, y'all, I don't want to get too far ahead and not be able to catch you guys up with all the progress today because I'm moving fast. Now, this obviously is not the finished look. Y'all know me better than this, but I'm working on some ideas here. This is going to be our tabletop, and this is going to be our secondary booth. That weird hole is cut in there because my intent is to store the water tank, the fresh water, here on top of the wheel well. And I'm going to be putting our pump and all of our plumbing in here and making this a waterproof box with a drain in it, because I really hate water flooding my rig. So I'll create something that will catch all of it and send it straight out instead of running everywhere inside of here if the plumbing were to blow. All right. Look at that. I still have some adjustments to do down here in the floor because I've had to build an elevated deck to make these seats function properly. And this one's obviously got to move while this one stays stationary. I think this is about as far as I'm going to get today. We've got to go get some supplies in town, so we got to move the love hut. We'll get some more done tomorrow.
Hey, look, guys, it does still move.
Hello, Kelsey.
Hello, Shane. Oh, wow, it's progressed in here.
It's progressive, for sure, with every passing moment. I just took a big chunk out. You missed an opportunity. But go check it out.
Very cool, Shane. What's that?
This is the floor, obviously, Kelsey.
Obviously.
Obviously.
Shane, it's getting dark and I'm running out of instruments to play. Are you done yet?
No. But come check out the progress of the day. Check it out. It's all still very rudimentary. So lift up the toilet's in here. The toilet's not here yet.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
Magic shower,
That
right?
is very, very cool, Shane.
Back at it again. I'm still not finished with this little nook. Now we have to make these seats come out this way because the goal is for 4 adults to be able to sit here, and I'm just shy of making that happen. I built these a little wider than the average single booth, but I still need a bit of an extension. Let's see what we can do.
Oh, there's a window right there.
Right, yeah, if I had built it into the wall, then I had to convert it this way, so we're gonna build it into this. But I've got one more set of rollers, so it won't wiggle once I'm done.
Okay.
But that will fold down, and then
Shakalama.
and then if you're never, you get in here cleaning your rollers and whatnot.
Right.
But this will be hinged. Everything will be hinged. And this is gonna be this material, but like stark white, you know. But it'll be that wall, and this wall. And we'll have an outcut here, so the shower pan ends back here. So we'll do a little outcut to cover whatever, you know, shower head, hangment.
Right.
And then we'll have some sort of, you know, hook you can hang it on up here. That way when you're done, you can blow down here and that'll be cut out to hide in this void here.
Okay.
And then when you close it, it'll hide in there.
Cool.
Yeah, man. And then this one, it'll slide out, and then
Is this where the water tank's going?
the water tank's gonna sit on the wheel well
Okay.
and come this way. So your plumbing hub will be here, and it'll all be, I'll seal the perimeter, and we'll put a drain in, so if there's any leaks or anything, it'll go outside.
Right.
And but the tank will be anchored on top of the wheel well. It's about the size of the wheel well.
Okay, cool.
But this lid will have, so we'll put some sort of false bottom to cover your business. Sorry, I just put this on. It'll be tight, but it also comes out this way, so you can take it out.
Gotcha.
But this will have a little more support. It's not quite weight bearing yet.
What do you think, Lori?
I'm loving it.